this. Okay, so my question is, well, do you have any idea about, or have you heard anything about uh, Feynman, Richard Feynman? Just thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, thumbs up means yes, and thumbs down means no. Okay, Mahmoud Hassan, Richard Feynman. Yeah, okay. Akib brother from Kulna, thank you so much for joining. Okay, so yeah, Trisha. Okay, so Richard Feynman was American, was an American theoretical physicist. Okay, so in plain word, he was a kind of scientist, and at the same time, he was very much expert in mathematics and some other things. Okay, so I'm not going to go into that. So Richard Feynman was very famous for various things. Okay, and so but his theories and his works are something that we usually common people have no idea about. Okay, but he gave us 4 techniques. Okay, 4 techniques that we can apply to learn anything. So is that clear so far? Is that clear to you? So I'm going to present those 4 techniques by Richard Feynman. Okay, and the reason is we're going to learn so many things. We learn many things, right? Every single day. Sometimes we are very serious, sometimes we are not, right? Just the opposite. So Richard Feynman gave us 4 techniques, and he said, if you follow these 4 techniques, you will be able to learn anything. You will be able to learn anything. So I'm going to ask you, though I will not be able to hear because I have muted everyone, just say, so who gave the techniques? Richard Feynman. Say, Richard Feynman, yes. And how many techniques we are going to get? 4, right? Just hold on for a moment. Okay. Okay. Okay, so 4 techniques. So many people. Mahbubul Alam, thank you so much. MD Tushar Ahmed, Yusuf Ali, YSL. I don't know the name or anything. YSL, is that a name? Anyway, maybe it's an acronym, right? And Ehsan Nawaz, brother, thank you so much for joining. Tushar Ahmed, thank you. Oh my God, a lot of people. Ikthi, thank you so much, brother. Okay, so guys, if it's possible for you and if it's okay for you, just put your face on, put your appearance on camera. That means turn turn on your camera, right? So that we can see you, if it is not a problem. Okay, so let's begin. So we are going to learn 4 techniques, and I'm going to share a very little, very basic thing, presentation or something. Okay, so be very careful and try to listen to me. Okay, so it is, I'm not important thing, but the thing I'm about to share with you is very important. Okay, so ignore me, ignore my everything, right? No problem, but the content is very important. Okay, and I'm going to ask, and I'm going to let you in, and we will be very much eager to get information or what you think about that 4 techniques. Okay, so I'm going to ask you later, no problem. So let me check if I am on Facebook. Okay, live at the same time. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. About 20 people are watching us, no problem. Okay, so now let me share a screen with you. Esa Noah's brother, thank you so much for joining. Okay, so let's see. Richard Feynman. Okay, where is the thing? Okay, I hope you can see it clearly, right? Okay. So number one, so learn anything in 4 steps with Feynman techniques. So Feynman is the person who gave these techniques. Okay. Number one. So the topic goes in here. You can see, pick a topic you want to understand and start studying it. So it's pretty simple and basic thing, no problem. And there is, no problem for you to understand these basic things. So pick a topic you want to understand and start studying it. So write down everything you know about the topic on a notebook page and add to that page every time you learn something new about it. So so just look at this first step. Okay, one more time. Pick a topic you want to understand and start. So there are 2 parts. So if you want to understand something, you need to start studying it. Okay, right? Is it very clear, right? If you want to understand something, you need to start studying it. Is that understood? Is that clear to you? If you want to understand something or anything, you need to start studying it. Okay, and there is a piece of information we need to know. That is, write down everything you know about the topic. You have to write that down. People nowadays, okay, we don't do it. We chat, we keep chatting with others, okay? So hours are gone and days and nights, we are very busy in chatting. So, but if really we are serious about something, and if you want to understand that thing, we need to start studying it. And at the same time, Miss Trisha, we need to write down everything we know about the topic, right, on a notebook page. And that is not the end. We have to do something more. That is, add to that page every time you learn something new about it. So whenever anything comes new, or whenever anything just pops up that seems to be very new to you and that is very much related to that topic, you need to write that down. Okay, so what is the first point? We need to pick a topic, and we need to understand, if we need to or want to understand anything, we need to pick a topic and start studying it. It was number one. Let's move on. Number two is pretend to teach your topic to a classroom. It is very, very, very important. And one of the famous teachers, Trisha, and all the good people are here. One of the famous teachers said that is, if you want to learn something, you need to teach that thing. So if you want to learn something, you need to teach. So if you think that, well, I am learning it, so how come I can teach this thing to people? Well, it is not formal teaching, right? It can be a simple sharing with others. It can be, you can share that thing with your friends or colleagues or roommates or brothers or siblings or your parents, who cares? But try to start sharing that thing. So whenever you are sharing it, you have a better understanding, you have a strong confidence, and of course you have a very a strong courage to move forward with that thing. So pretend to teach your topic to a classroom. And the side note is here, make sure you are able to explain the topic in simple terms. So whenever you are teaching, it is very, very necessary and very crucial thing for you to explain that topic in the simplest way. Okay, so do not make it complex for others. So best teachers in the world learn with their student. And yeah, and it was said by uh, a famous Ken Robinson. Yeah. So he said in one of his lectures that is, the best teachers in the world learn with their students. So whenever we are teaching something, we at the same time we are learning too. So, and whenever we are teaching something, we have to keep that in our mind, that it should be in the simplest terms, simplest way. We need to use simple words to make people understand. We need to use simple sentences. We need to use simple examples, not ambiguous or any sarcastic way. Okay, so we need to keep it very simple for people so that they can understand it very, very easily. Okay, so we have done two so far. So I need to give a quick, I need to, I mean, I need to get a quick feedback from you. So we have done so far, right? So is that understood? Are they understood clearly to you? Just give me a, okay, thumbs up. Okay. Okay, thumbs up. Uh, Now I can see the name Anita Noor. So it was previously YSL. So thank you so much for changing it. Okay. So I have something to call. So so two things from Richard Feynman. Okay. One, if you want to understand something, you need to pick the topic and start studying it. And number two, pretend, right, to teach, right, in the classroom. And here classroom, I mean, it doesn't have to be the real classroom like in a school or college or university. Okay, it could be any place. It could be any place. So I can see Anita has a partner, both are listening to us and seeing us. Okay, so if, for example, Anita wants to learn something, you know, perfectly, she can start teaching that thing with the person beside her. Okay, it is as simple as it sounds. Okay, Anita, clear to you? Is that clear to you? Thank you so much. Okay, so now let's move on to number three. And I know you're very much, you are I mean, waiting eagerly, okay, for your turn to talk. Okay, number three, Trisha, can you see? Number three, go back to the books when you get stuck. Well, it is something that we usually do not do because we are very busy. We are very busy right now. Okay, we do a lot of things, but at the end of the day, we have nothing. The result is zero. Anyway, so go back to the books when you get stuck. So the side note is, Esan brother, the gaps in your knowledge should be obvious, right? Should be obvious. It should not be hazy. It should not be, unclear. It should be obvious. So revisit problem areas until you can explain the topic fully. So revisit the problem area. So if you have a problem in a particular area, so, keep going that thing, keep facing that thing, and, until you have you have the best explanation, you have the best solution to the problem. Okay. So whenever you are working on something, it is very, natural to face some problems. Okay, no problem. I mean, having a problem is not a problem. Okay, in that case. So if you have any problem in your area or field or the thing you are working on, no problem. You just revisit the problems. You have to face the problem. You need to solve the problem, and maybe maybe you are not succeeding. No problem. Just keep doing it. Okay. So try to have a love for it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep taking care of that problem. And then one day, inshallah, you will be able to explain and solve uh, that problem. So number three is go back to the books. Here, books means, books mean, it doesn't mean always book. I mean, it doesn't have to be book always. It can be your and any website or websites or anything, any articles or magazines or books. Okay, so here books means, it doesn't mean that it has to be book always. And number four and the final is simplify and use analogies. Simplify and use analogies. So let's read the side note first. Repeat the process while simplifying your language and connecting facts with analogies to help strengthen your understanding. So I'm going to repeat that line again. Repeat the process. What process? See that these three things. You have to start studying it. It's the process, number one. Process number two, you have to pretend to teach. And process number three is you have to go back to books, right? So number four is saying that you have to repeat the process, right? You have to repeat the process. You have to start studying. You have to study. You have to pretend to teach, and you have to go back to books if you face any problem. And then number four, you repeat the process, keep doing it while simplifying your language. And at the same time, you have another duty. That is, you have to simplify your language. So what does it mean? It means, okay, it means that, for example, when I started teaching English, I explained things in a way that was suitable for me back in 2006, right? Okay, so I'm giving it an example from my life. Okay, Ikti, are you feeling sleepy, brother? Okay, so it's so boring presentation I'm giving right now. So you are feeling sleepy. No problem. So I'm going to give you a floor, no problem. Okay. So when I started teaching back in 2006, I used to explain things in a way that was, that was the easiest, okay, for me. And I thought it was the easiest way I'm using to explain things. In 2007, 8, 9, 10, so years went on, and now it is 2020, right? 2020. I can feel that is, my language was not very easy in 2006 because I have more experience, right? Right now, I have more experience. I have more analogies. I have more, I have better wisdom, right? And whenever I am presenting anything, I can look back, right? I can look back uh, my past, and I can grab information. I can grab the experience that I have earned through all the years, and I can present that thing before my student. And it doesn't end in here. It does not end in here. Okay, so I'm not experienced, because if I am still alive for few years, I will be experiencing more and more and more, right? And my language will be easier and, simpler, and will have better analogies. So this is how everything goes. Okay, so there is no point, there is nothing, there is, no, there is no end, right, in learning process. So let me get back to the thing. Okay, so repeat the process while simplifying your language and connecting facts with analogies to help understand, so to help strengthen your understanding. So whatever you are understanding, maybe it can be difficult for you or for people. So if you keep repeating this process, and if you simplify your language by connecting facts, new facts, with analogies, and a simplified language, to help strengthen your understanding. So if you do all these things, you will have better understanding, right? You will strengthen your understanding. And if you have better understanding, the people around you who will listen to you will have better understanding as well. So that is the main point. Okay, so I'm going to go through all these points one more time. Number one was pick a topic you want to understand and start studying it. Number two, pretend to teach your topic to a classroom. Number three, go back to books when you get stuck. And number four, simplify and use analogies. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. So I'm sorry, it was kind of boring presentation. Okay, so I'm going to give you floor. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to mention some name. Trisha from Dhaka, maybe, yes. And Anita Noor, I don't know about uh, her whereabouts. Okay, we will listen to her. Yusuf Ali, Ikthi brother, SM Arafat brother, okay, Mahmudul Hassan, MD Rafiqul, Mamun Mia, brother Noman. Okay, thank you so much. Mahbul Alam, Ehsan Nawaz, Manjul Hassan, Usman Ghani, Napal Datta, and Redmi. Okay. I mean, Redmi is not a name. Okay, it's the name of his maybe handset or smartphone. Anyway, so I'm going to unmute some people. Okay, one by one. So as Anita is very new to us, so I'd like to ask Anita, first introduce yourself, and then what is your feeling about the thing I have shared, the Richard Feynman techniques, and it should be very brief, right? Just 1.5 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to unmute Anita. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum to all the people. First of all, I want to say my English is not so good. And
who said that? Your English is not good. We will kill him.
I know that. And when I get to start to talk English, I feel so nervous. and uh, uh,
Okay, no problem. Try to turn your nervousness into your excitement. Okay, nervousness kills you, excitement moves you forward. Okay, okay, just let us know something about you very quickly. What do you do, and yeah, where are you from? Yes.
yes, I'm from Dhaka, and of course I'm a student. Um, uh, uh, Sorry, I can't say anything right now.
Okay, we will get back to you later. Okay, inshallah. Try to hang on. Okay, and thank you so much for joining. Okay, so now I'd like to request Mr. Noman, my brother, all the way from a country, not in my country. Okay, so let me unmute this person. Okay, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Hi,
Alaikum
salam sir. At the moment, I'm in the office right now, but still I joined it that your videos.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
so much for your time and everybody joining because it's mostly related to my work. The today presentation, which will help.
Okay, I'm happy to know that.
Yes, it's really related to my work. So
Okay.
currently I'm out of the country. I'm living in Bahrain.
Yes.
And with my families and everyone is here. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. How's your kid? How's your beautiful kid?
They're fine, but the small one is having the issues right now. As I told that he's having the kidney issues. So
Yes, I know
until
that.
he's turned to the age 3,
Yes.
they cannot do the operation for him there. So both kidneys right now is failure for him that. So he's
Oh
under
my
observation.
God.
Yes, he's very sad. Last week I went to the hospital and just we have a big conversation with the doctor. There's so
Okay.
little bit frustrated. At the same time, COVID-19 is giving us the so much.
Yes. Yeah.
Our job is not secure right now. Salary has been deducted almost 50% right now. Next
Yes,
6
I know.
months. So
Yes.
living with the families out of the country is very very much costly.
Of
that.
course. Yes. Right.
So, finding really very difficult. Just pray for us from all that
course.
from Bangladesh.
Of course, please.
The beautiful people are they attending the classes today. It's really nice to see all that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so
so
much.
much, sir. Really. I
Okay.
always try to that attend your class every night. At least I spend 15 to 20 minutes that all your classes.
Oh,
This is my
mashallah.
routine.
I'm very glad to know that. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so that I can. Okay.
So much, guys.
I'm very glad to
Thank
know that I'm helping you. Okay.
Thanks.
Indirectly. Okay. So thank you so much, Mr. Noman. So he's from Bangladesh, and now he is currently living in. Well, he said Bahrain, but it is not. I mean, proper pronunciation. So I mean, don't get offended, brother. Okay. The correct pronunciation should be Bahrain. Say Bahrain. We say Bahrain. You say Bahrain. Okay. And the people of this country are called Bahraini. Okay. Bahraini. So Bahrain, Bahraini. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Noman. And Mahmoudul Hassan raised his hand. Maybe he would like to say something about him. Okay. Okay. Did you, sir?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Please.
Same thing. I just want to clap for Noman brother.
Oh,
That,
it was a clap.
yes,
It was.
actually, in that struggling moment, he really struggling from his motherland to other country.
Yeah,
With his
that's right.
job also, and his kid really suffering.
Yes.
Still, he's smiling, which is so.
He's very optimistic. Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you.
so as you are unmuted, just let us know something about you. Where are you from? What do you do?
Basically, I'm a student. I read in physics in Jagannath University. That's why I heard about Richard Feynman.
Richard Feynman, yes.
Yeah.
So relatable, yes.
Yes.
Richard Feynman, yes.
That's it.
Then there are some theories. I mean, I think you have seen or you have read. Okay.
Yeah.
I read it. Richard Feynman,
yes.
yeah.
Richard
He's very
Feynman.
famous for some theories relating to
strongest
quantum
physicist,
physics.
one of them. Yep.
Yeah. Yes. One of the Richard Feynman, amazing human being. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
At least I have someone to back up my presentation today. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay.
I will be very grateful if you think you like that.
So vice versa. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. So now I can see another person joined. Delwar Hussain is very, very good speaker, and recently he lost his grandmother a few days ago. We are very sorry for that. And you see, I mean, here we are like almost 20 people. Every single person has lost somebody or someone, okay, at some point of our life, right? Arman Hussein lost his father a few years ago. Dilor Hussein has lost his grandmother a few days ago. Brother Noman is facing a difficulty. Okay, I mean his son is facing a difficulty, and it can be a major threat to his life. Okay, God forbids. So you can see everyone has problem, right? Everyone. So we should pray for every single person, because your prayer is the best gift for the person if it is accepted. Okay. So Dilor brother, are you here? Can you hear us? Delwar Hussain. Okay, so let me unmute this person. Okay, I muted him, but I forgot. Just hold on.
Yeah, I got it. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please, sir.
I found that you unmuted. I mean, unmuted me. Sorry, muted me.
Yeah.
I tried to unmute it, but it wasn't working.
Okay.
Well, by the way, it's nice to see a lot of people joined here. How are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah. How about you? How was your? I mean, what happened to your grandma?
Oh, she died. Probably. I mean, she get old, more than 70, and suddenly she stopped eating. She couldn't eat hard stuff, just liquid food. Struggled couple of months later. I mean, she died.
She
And
died.
you know the situation in the country and even in the world.
Okay.
Because of pandemic, it's hard to find a good medical staff, medical support.
Yes, that's right.
That's also an issue.
So are you okay?
Yeah, okay. She used to love me a lot, but I miss her.
Of course, yeah, you should. Yes. So as you are missing, so missing doesn't add anything to her life, right? Our prayer
Yeah.
can add something good to her life. So Dilar brother, thank you so much once again for joining. Thank you so much. So I can say that yeah, we will come back to you later. Okay, so I need to go through around the class. I mean, not class. So I'd like to request Miss Trisha. She has been waiting for a long time to say something about her and what is her feeling about our topic today, Richard Feynman technique. Okay. Just hold on, I need to, yeah.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you for giving me chance to say something. This is Tasima Binte Hussein, and good afternoon all. And actually, I'm feeling very good today because today is the second day for conversation with each other, and Nobi sir is very kind-hearted person and very talented guy, I know. And topic is very good today, and I hope I will learn something new from this topic. And basically it's very new for me. Today is the first day I hear about this topic from Nobi sir, and I also learned something. How can we start our presentation, and how
can we learn?
how can we learn?
Yes,
And,
anything, right, in 4 steps. Okay. We cannot hear you properly, ma'am. So I think there is a, hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, that's right. Okay, now it's okay.
Hello?
Yes, and it's clear, perfectly clear.
Okay. Okay, so I hope these 4 techniques are very much easier to making a good presentation. Firstly, first one is put a topic to make any presentation in a good way, and second is
So I mean, it's not it's not
Since,
necessary to
we
memorize the thing. Pretend to teach, right?
pretend to
Pretend to
teach,
teach.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
third of the books related something, and
Yeah.
fourth is simplify the topic, right?
Hmm.
Simplify the topic.
Simplify the topic. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, that's right.
that's it.
So.
So that's it today for me. Okay.
So we first, I mean, Trisha and I
Yeah.
and all the and some other people had a very first live session on one of my favorite groups. Hello, English is cool.
Yeah.
It's a Facebook group. You can join if you wish to. So I have a plan to go live. Okay, now and then whenever we have time. So we have a very strong plan regarding that group. Okay, so you can join, no problem. And Mr. Ikthi is the person behind all this. So I'm going to go to Mr. Ikthi to get to know about the person very briefly, and then we will have a discussion. Okay, so just I'm going to unmute the person. Okay, brother, just give us a quick introduction,
Yeah,
please.
hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
Coast is clear. I think coast is clear.
Coast is clear. Very good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, coast is
Yeah.
clear. Okay, and we
So
can attack. We
first
can
of
attack
all,
you.
yeah, okay, sir. Done. So first of all, I would like to thank you because you given me the opportunity to face this kind of situation here in this group, and you have already, taught us so many topics about memorizing or about learning something like that. So before going to that topics, I would like to know something from you, sir. What
Okay.
is the difference between epidemic and pandemic?
Okay, so when it came to me, I mean, before April or March, I hadn't heard the word pandemic. Okay, I used to know epidemic,
Same
right?
here, sir. Same here.
So epidemic, and when I read an article regarding that, so it is something like there is not a big difference between epidemic and pandemic. So what I learned from that article, it was something, if any disease, right? If there is any outbreak, okay, of a disease in a particular area, it could be a particular place, it is regarded as epidemic. And if it spreads, okay, all over the world, okay, it is called
That is pandemic.
pandemic. Okay, that is the, yeah, basic difference between these two terms. Okay.
So would you like to repeat that epidemic, please?
Epidemic.
Epidemic.
Pandemic, yeah.
I got that. I
Pandemic.
already got that.
Yeah, pandemic, yes. So second syllable takes the stress, right?
Yeah.
Epidemic, and pandemic. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So thank you so much. I can see Jackie. Who is Jackie? Hello.
Sir, I
Miss,
have a question. Can I tell you?
can I
Hello.
ask? Okay, yeah, you can, no problem.
What's the differences in between pandemic and epidemic? What's the difference? Major difference?
He
Okay.
already spoke us about this, if I am not wrong.
Okay, so the thing is, for example, in our country, Bangladesh, okay, if it is, maybe there is a disease, okay, and it is, what should I say? It is seen in every corner of our country, okay, or maybe Kulna, a disease, right, is spreading, and it is seen only in our country, in our place, okay, within the reach or within the boundary, okay. So we can say it epidemic. And if it spreads all over the world, okay, India,
Pandemic.
Pakistan, and all the other countries, west and east and every corner, we say pandemic, okay. So
Okay.
as COVID-19 is spreading all over the world, it is kind of pandemic. Okay, so thank you so much.
Okay.
So I can see Osman Goni, thanks for joining, and Jackie. I don't know, I'm not sure if I know the person. Jackie, are you there? Can you hear us? Okay, so I can see another person. As far as I know, he is from a European country like Italy or Spain or somewhere. Okay, I cannot remember, but I can remember the face. Very smiling face, very handsome guy, and you can see the name is Euro Mati or Mati, something like that. So I'm going to unmute this person and give a salam, assalamu alaikum, and let us know something about this. Something about you. Okay. Hello, brother. Yeah. Okay, just let me unmute. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Is this okay?
Yeah,
Hi, sir.
Yeah, it's okay. Perfectly.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to have you guys. I just watching you guys. I have been watching long time, and you're just mesmerized to see your performance, sir. And
Thank you.
I saw your lot of videos, and I learned a lot of things. And it's been a pleasure to have you. Actually, I'm
Thank
really
you so
fortunate
much.
to come this group and discuss with something. Yeah, my name is Shamim. I'm staying in Italy, and I'm doing my master's here, University of Siena.
Okay.
Yeah,
Siena.
so
Right. Yeah.
it's in
Siena.
Italy.
Italy. Yes. I read, not recently, okay, a couple of years ago maybe, I read a book from Dan Brown, and it was the latest book. It is Origin. Okay. So maybe there was a character in that book, and her name was Sienna Brooks. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So you gotta compare to that.
Yeah. Yes, Sienna.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
thank you.
It's a province in
Italy.
In Italy. Yeah.
Italy. Okay.
It's a part. It's close to Florence. It's
Florence.
a small city.
Yes, but yeah, Florence. Was there any? Many rivers or lakes or something?
In Florence,
Florence.
yeah, exactly.
Yes. Okay.
There's a river and a lot of the historical place. Some people used to come here, like a tourist area. You can find a lot of tourists here.
Okay. So
really
I can say that in Florence you cannot walk on a street, right? Because there are mostly small canals or something, right?
No, you can walk, but it's beautiful. This European country, there's a different system of the lane, the roadside, and the river. You can go by.
Yes. Okay.
It's not like you cannot walk. You can walk.
Yes, I can. I got
and mostly people are walk here, but Venice is different. Venice is have to go by boat.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will get back to you. We will get back to you.
Yeah, thank you
okay.
so much. I'm out.
Okay, stay with us. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it is very clear to us who Jackie is. Jackie, can you hear us? Oh, so I need to unmute you. Sorry, I forgot to unmute you in the first place.
Hello.
I am to blame. Okay. So,
how are you?
Yes, we are very fine. So Jackie, let us know something about you. Where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Vietnam. I'm 30 years old. So I'm just a student.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay, Jackie. Thank you. Is that your name?
Yes, that's my name. But
Okay.
just liquid.
Okay, Vietnam. So whenever I hear the name Vietnam, okay, so the Vietnam War just pops up in my mind. Okay, it's Vietnam War. It's very famous war. Okay, it lasted for a few years.
So and if you want to know more about Vietnam, I think I have map in here for you.
Okay, so Jackie, I have a question for you. If there was another war, okay, I mean, we don't want to have another war in your country. So would you join the battle? Would you go to the war?
What?
So she becomes angry. What? What are you talking about? No war.
I don't know.
Okay, so I was joking. So thank you so much, Jackie, for joining. So now I'd like to request Mr. Napol, I call him Sir. So he's a really nice person, and very, very few people have that kind of kindness and that kind of tone and that kind of, good behavior. I mean, very few people can be that much well-mannered. Okay, so Nepal sir is one of them. Okay, so sir, are you there? Okay, I need to unmute him. I forgot again. Okay, Nepal sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay, so there is a twist in his name. So you can say that is Nepal, but when I asked him that is why Nepal, so he said it was supposed to be Nepal. So maybe maybe his father or someone is one of his parents just misspelled it, and it became Nepal. So Nepal became Nepal. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
sir, you are right, sir.
Okay, so how are you today, sir?
Yeah, sir, I'm fine, sir. And you, sir?
Alhamdulillah, we are very good. So did you get the presentation that I just showed today? Okay, he was again muted. Okay, no problem. We will get back to him. So Mahbub Alam, are you there? Okay, I need to unmute. Yes. I think I should unmute everyone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Maybe
Yeah,
that
sir.
time we heard some background sound, so it will be good if you mute one by one.
Only on that conditions if everyone is not everyone is aware about their background sound, then
Yeah, that's right.
it
Yes.
should be
Okay. So the background noise would be background music. We have a famous singer. Okay. So she can sing. Okay. Anyway, so Mahbub Alam brother. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So how are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Alhamdulillah. So let us know something about you.
Okay. Here you can see my name. My name is Mahbubul Alam, but people.
Well, can you turn on the camera if you have enough clothes? No problem. You can do that.
Yeah, but there is not enough light to see me, so that's why
just put a smile. There is a light in your smile. So, and we have
Okay.
I can tell you that if you have any lighting issue, you can contact Mr. Ikthi because
Okay,
he has a
can,
light business.
I can fix it up very quickly. No problem. I can fix it up quickly.
And Mr.
Mr.
Ikthi,
just give me 5
don't
seconds.
don't forget to give me my share, my part. Okay, I mean.
Of course,
okay.
Why not? I will give you very good,
okay.
lights.
Okay, thank you. So, Mahbub brother. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, as per I said that you can see my name here. My name is Mahbubul Alam, and the people call me Mahbub. I'm a digital marketer, completed my graduation 2 years ago. Because of COVID-19, between jobs right now, looking for the good opportunity. Yeah, that's about me.
Okay, thank you so much for joining. And one thing I'd like to say, Mahbub is one of my relatives, and he married my cousin, my first cousin. Do you know?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And it was
because you got very good relatives like Nurun Nabi of Nurun Nabi sir. He's a very good guy. So
he also
very few
get
people,
a very good person like me.
Very few people might get this kind of personality.
And he said, I'm a very good person like him. So he's very clever.
No, we want treat actually. You guys are whatever we need a party.
Yes. And Mahbub, and to for your kind information, all the people, it was his first marriage. Okay, so
wow.
if there is any chance he gets married again, okay, we will definitely have a party. No problem.
Yeah. Being a Muslim, we can do four, isn't it?
Okay, but in that case, if I support him, in that case, my cousin will kill me first.
Definitely, without any reason.
That should be.
Okay. Now we can see Napal sir. We will get back to him, but some people are waiting. So Yusuf Ali, I can see, brother. Assalamu alaikum. Just thanks for joining, and let us know something about you very briefly.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I'm so excited. This is the first time I'm joined here. Actually, first time I joined in the class, online class. Okay, but actually, I will not tell you how are you, how's going your days. So still now we are live. That's enough. So I'm usually I'm from Shiaz Gons. I have completed my graduation, and I admitted my masters. And right now you can see here I am doing my job in my office still now. So in this video, you mentioned 4 types of roles are so much important for us, and already I write down here.
Wow.
Here.
Great, great.
He's
You
a
see,
professor.
that is the spirit. That is the spirit.
you.
Mashallah, wonderful. Okay.
And here all these type of rules are very important for us. Inshallah,
Okay, brother,
I
if you
will try.
want, I can give you, I can provide you with the slide if you want, okay? No problem, just give me your mail address or just give me a buzz on Facebook, on Messenger, okay? I can give you the
Actually, I'm
slide.
following you for 2 years, and still now I'm here, but I can't join any other's online class. This is the first time I joined here.
Congratulations.
So
You made your day.
I will follow the instruction which are mentioned in a video.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all about me.
Thank you, mashallah, thank you so much. Okay, so so guys, don't get bored, we have a lot of things to share, okay? So, and don't go away.
No,
okay.
I'm enjoying it.
Okay, thank you. So before moving on to some other guys, okay, I'd like to ask, this is just an open question to everyone, that is, don't you think, I mean, do you think that this kind of session can help us improve our listening and speaking?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
of
so.
course.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
We can learn so many new things about so many effective topics.
Yes.
So I think it's really essential and it's very effective for us.
Okay, thank you so
What I
much.
believe, you know, eminent person like you for here, but telling me like the things we
No,
can
no,
learn
no.
a lot of things. A lot
No,
of
no,
people
I'm-
here. I'm in senior, so
I'm
it's
not like-
open space for everyone.
I'm not like
so
that.
I love it actually.
Thank
And
you
I feel it's
so much for
meaningful
loving.
or listening and yeah.
Thank you so much for loving. But Mahbub is there, okay? And he will laugh at me later, okay? And he's saying,
I'm waiting for him.
is he a famous? What kind of famous he is? But you know,
No, you are famous actually.
Mahbub, brother Mahbub is
It's no
very.
offense.
Thank you. Mahbub brother is very clever, okay? So you will find it very hard to defeat him, okay? While while chatting with him, and he is very ready-witted person. So he instantly gives answer, okay, to every question. Okay?
He already asked you why you muted him.
Okay. So Osman Goni brother, I can see you. I mean, I cannot see. Are you there? Hello? Osman Goni, are you there? Okay, so Redmi, who is Redmi? Mr. Redmi or Miss Redmi, I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay. Are you there?
Funny name.
I mean, it's
funny
not
name.
her name or his name, it's just the
Really
handset name,
confused.
yeah, just
It's
showed
really
up. Yeah.
confusing to
Okay,
us.
no problem. Okay, so Abu Rahan. So Abu Rahan, can you hear us?
Did you unmute them? I mean,
Yeah, I unmuted. I think I have unmuted. Abu Rahan. Okay, no problem. So Jamal King, are you there?
I like his name.
So he is an inherited king.
Yeah, without queen.
Yeah, without her or with her, I don't know, actually. So Arafat brother, are you there?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. So brother, thanks for joining, and just give us a very brief on the thing I shared, and let us know something about you very briefly. Okay, people are waiting. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Rakib bhai, to give me a chance to say something about today's topics. Actually, at first, you share a presentation, and that was research alignment techniques.
Yes.
There are 4 techniques is in there.
Mm-hmm.
First techniques was pick a topic that we want to understand and start studying at on that topic.
Yes.
And when we're studying on that topic, we can face some problems. Then we should help from books, and it will be better if we share it in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
And that is that can help us. and after classroom, then we should if we face any problem, then we should take help from books.
Okay.
And finally, final point was simplify and use analogies.
Analogies, yes.
And the four techniques are so good. If we follow the four techniques,
okay,
then it is better for
thank you,
us.
thank you so much for recalling, or what should I say, for going back to all the topics and give us a brief. So thank you so much, Mr. Rafat, brother. Thank you so much. So Mahmoudul Hussain, okay, I have already called. Okay, so Arman, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Thanks for joining. Let us know something about you and what's your opinion. And then I will get back to Anita Noor again because she wasn't done. Okay. Okay, Arman, brother.
Okay, so this today's session is very important, and I like this point, which is created by Richard Feynman. It's really fine. So
Feynman was fine.
Yeah, yeah, it's really fine.
Okay.
And the point number 2, which is
pretend to teach.
Like pretend to teach in classroom.
Yes.
It's not the actual classroom. It can be just explaining your expression to some person in front of some person. So it can be help to go off. It can be help you to go out your nervousness or something like that.
Okay.
So these things really I like this point, and that what we actually doing now. This is the point. So
yes, yes, that's right. An amazing example. Yes.
Yeah. So and this way, what I actually learned is from this way. So I like these things.
Thank you so much. You can see that there is a beauty, right? There is a beauty in that kind of presentation, that kind of gathering, okay? And that the beauty is, one of the beauties is when you present something, and if 10 people hear it, and if you ask their opinion, 10 people will present that same thing in 10 different ways, okay? And the level of language, the use the levels are from different, right? Their language are from different levels as well. Some people, maybe they are good in grammar, and some may be good in pronunciation, okay? Some are good in choosing words. So you can see, when you listen to every single person, there is something to learn from every single person, okay? So as Mr. Shamim, okay, from Italy, he presented his speech in a way, and I love it, okay? His pronunciation is better than many other people I have seen, and also he can understand things very instantly. It is also a very important thing, okay? So to keep your conversation moving and going on. So you can see I mean that doesn't mean that I don't like the others. I don't like the rest. Every single person has something that I can follow. And Mr. Ikthi, he has a very good spirit for sharing good things. Okay, I love it. So you can see, if you and to grab that thing, you have to pay attention to them. So without paying attention, you cannot get the best thing in people. Have you got my point? If I want to get the best thing from people, I need to pay attention, right? I need to pay attention to them. I need to pay attention to them. And unless I do that, I won't be able to pick the right thing. Okay? So the thing will, be boring. The thing will, we will start feeling bored, and the things will seem to be very boring, and so on. So nothing will take us nowhere, actually, okay, or anywhere. Double negative. So that is my main point. So we need to focus on whoever they speak, or whoever the person is who is speaking right now. No problem. It doesn't matter. Matter is how he speaks and what he delivers or she delivers, right? That is my main point. So be very careful, and whenever you join that kind of conversation or gathering, and wherever the thing is, okay, it can be online and offline or offline, no problem. The thing is, you need to focus. You know, nowadays in whole world, we have deficiency in focus. Do you believe that? We cannot focus on things because our smartphone, we are very smart. Our phones are smart, but we are not. Okay, that is my main point. Okay, so if I have a smartphone, we think I am smart, but no, you are not smart. Your phone is smart. Okay, so your phone can give you information, a lot of information. It can play song and sing you a song and so on, and calculate and so many things. It can save and store. That doesn't mean you are strong. Smart. So smartness comes from inside, not from outside. Always remember that. So try to make yourself smart from inside, not by your smartphone. So what if you don't have any smartphone? Aren't you smart? So like imagine like a few decades ago, there was no smartphone, right? So what do you think? There was no smart people. Like
Definitely
1960,
there are some
1970,
smart people.
there was no smartphone, but people were smart enough. They were, you know, smarter than the people right now. So yes, Trisha, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, definitely there are smart people, and I think so. They are smart.
Okay,
right?
of course. So smartness doesn't come from a smartphone. Smartness comes from your inside. So try to make your inside smart. So Anitha, it is your turn. So I haven't forgot you. Anitha, are you there? Okay,
Okay.
Anitha, are you there?
Watching.
We cannot see or hear. Okay, we will. Anitha, are you there?
Anita,
Yes, sir.
need to unmute.
Okay, she's unmuted. Okay. Yes. So yeah, what do you think about the thing we have shared, and what is your feeling? And then I will get back to Napal sir, and then Shamim brother again. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I asked, that is, how are you today?
Sorry, again, please.
I mean, what was your feeling as you listened to us, as you have been with us since the beginning? Okay. So what is your feeling about that Richard Feynman technique? Do you think they are useful or not? Well, I think she's facing some technical glitches or issues. Okay, we will get back to her later. So Napal sir, are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Okay. 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 Here you see the good man.
Yes, sir.
So okay. So what do you think about the technique? Okay. Are they helpful or how? I mean, can you apply them in your real life? Okay.
Sir, actually, first time I heard to Mr. Richard
Hello.
Feynman.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আরে কিছু বলছে আমার সম্পর্কে, আব্বু কল দিচ্ছিল বারবার, আমি দুইবার কেটে
I'm sorry. That is the beauty of online session.
Yeah.
Okay. So Anitha, don't get angry.
Yeah. Take a chill pill.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Yes, and Napal sir, yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can simplify that thing for you. That is, Richard Feynman said, if you want to learn anything, you need to start studying it. So do you support that idea?
Yes, there must be. I'm support to. I mean, I agree with him, sir. Must be.
Okay.
And I have first time here to Mr. Richard Feynman, and also I have watched these 4 points. I think both are.
All are.
I think all are need to ask for learn to English and make a good speaker.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not necessary only for, I mean, learning English. It's necessary for, you know, everything you learn. Yeah. Okay. And I'd like to thank you. And Arfat bhai, thank you so much for joining, but don't you know, just hold on.
I have a question.
Yes, Jackie.
So what do you think about
Yeah, Jackie. Yes, Arfat bhai.
Yes, I'm here. So what do you think about learning English? And yeah, it's a second language in the world. So what do you think?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question. Would you go?
Go to chat.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, what is the difference between and then what?
What do you think about learning English?
Learning English. What I think about learning English?
Yeah.
Is that your question? What I think about learning English? Is that your question, Jackie?
Yeah, that's my question.
Okay, so you can write it down. There is a chat box, okay? You can write it down so that...
She wrote already.
Okay, she wrote. So she wrote, what do you think about learning English? Okay. Very, very, very easy question, but how to give the answer. So well, if you want to know my opinion, well, I love to learn language, okay? So it can be English or any language. I love to learn. Though I do not know any other languages or any other language except English and a little bit of Arabic and very little of French. I shouldn't mention them, but I love to learn them. So if you ask me what I think about learning English, I would say I feel great when I learn something new and when I present good thing that creates value or adds value to people, the life of people. Okay, so the thing I'm doing right now. So it's an amazing sensation for me. Thank you so much, Jackie. I don't know if I answered your question or not, but this is how I got. So Shamim Reza, brother, are you there? Okay. So,
yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Shamim Reza is from Italy. He is from Bangladesh, and now he's living in Italy. He is one of the best speakers on this platform.
Thank you so much.
So I have a question for him. So please listen to him. Okay, we are here to listen to each other. Okay, we can see the lovely kid of Naples, sir. And in the meantime, I'm going to ask you a question, and in the meantime, I'd like to acknowledge Yani Onsampan. So is that proper pronunciation of your name?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you pronounce your name? How do you pronounce your name?
Yani Onsampan.
Yani Onsampan.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Onsampan.
Your accent is nice. I love it.
Yani Onsampan. Okay. So thank you. So there is a famous musician. There is a famous musician called Yani. Have you seen him? He's also Yani, but the spelling is different. He's from Greece. I think Shamim Reza has seen. Yeah, Yani.
Yeah.
He's from Greece. He's a contemporary musician. Okay. Anyway, so Yani Onsampan, thank you so much for joining. So, brother, I have a question for you, and the answer should be for all. Okay. So listen to him. Okay. So, what is the best way, or what are the best ways, okay, of learning English language? Please listen to him carefully, everyone.
Thank you so much for bringing this topic to us, because it's really need for everyone, because whoever want to learn English, they actually need. For me, I believe if you want to learn English, so first you have to concentrate on something. Okay, though we are not in mother tongue is English, we are adopted this English from, the second language. So for me, I believe if you want to learn English, so you have to be focused on, like you said, pay attention. Like you have a smartphone, you can utilize it, you can learn from and utilize English. You can watch movies like with subtitle, you can read newspaper, and most probably if you don't know anything, you can ask someone who is a better than, like him, eminent person who teaching English, who have a plethora of knowledge in English. They can teach you every single point.
Plethora is a wonderful word. Sorry to interrupt. Plethora. So repeat after me, everyone. Say plethora. Everyone say plethora. Say
plethora.
Again, plethora. Say
plethora.
So plethora is a very formal word and very good word. it means an amount that is greater than is needed or can be used. So for example, if you need that much of thing, and if you get that much of thing, you can say plethora. So plethora is the amount that is greater than what you need. Is that clear to you? Plethora, P-L-E-T-H-O-R-A. P-L-E-T-H-O-R-A. You can see that is one of the beauties. Whenever a person speaks, there is something new we can learn, right?
Exactly. And absolutely.
Shami brother, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I would
No,
miss it.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, because I can't express my word. You know, I don't know what happened to me. Whenever I'm trying to speak, I feel, look at my accent. It's probably the worst accent
No.
I've ever seen.
We don't think so.
and I feel like some of my friends are saying, okay, you're from Bangladesh. Why your accent is like this? I said, I don't know actually. The people say very rudely, no, it's okay, quite funny. I said, go ahead. So what I'm talking, if you want to learn English,
yes,
you have a process, you have a plethora of method. You can take whatever you want. You have to choose, and you can pick up the concept, like what you want to learn. You can utilize with your friend. You can take that which particular part you want to learn. Like you have a speaking, you want to improve speaking, you want to improve listening. So every have a different section. You have to choose first. First, you have to mentally prepare. Okay, I'm going to learn. I'm trying to start. For me, I believe, okay, I want to start new language, any kind of language, doesn't mean in English, Italian. Probably you can choose, okay, I want to learn English. Then you have to go through the process, whole process. Today, tomorrow, learning new words, go search in YouTube, read some books. Pro have I Love You 3000 books. You can learn from there. You can, I love that book name. It's just I mesmerizing to show that one. So I feel a lot of people they are in dilemma. They feel, okay, what should I pick? Should I choose listening? Should I choose a writing part? I mean the new word. What I feel from my side, you want to study your new language, you just study. Don't hesitate anything. Choose the word. From today, you want to begin, you just begin. And I will suggest you can read a lot of books, newspaper, and probably speaking, you can speak with yourself, you can record it, and you can listen further it, or you can choose some foreign friends or whoever your family, you can talk to them, and it will be more improved, it will be processed. First you will feel fear, scared, and you feel shy, people will pull you, like, doesn't mean. So my question is just focus on your method, what you want to learn, concept, and start it. Like the Feynman technique, just start it.
Yes.
Choose the concept and start it. Don't delay. Like people say, okay, guy, you don't know, what should you do? I have to choose different subject. Maybe I need to take the grammatical problem, accent, probably the words. Don't worry.
No.
Choose your topic, concept. You can utilize it. You can talk to the people. You can discuss it, and you can start it. And it will be better, I feel. For me, I feel like this, in my personal opinion, my point of view. Thank you so much. What should I say?
Great.
But I'm trying actually.
Wonderful. Mashallah. You can see he didn't waste any single moment. Have you noticed, guys? So he didn't prolong it, saying unnecessary things. He didn't use any unnecessary things, right? He was just on topic. So have you got the point? He was just on topic. He didn't use any jargon. He didn't use any unnecessary thing. And he has his own fluency, and he presented the thing in a wonderful and understandable way. I think we have digested every single part, and also we learned some words like plethora. Say plethora, that is huge amount of thing, right? Greater than you need. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. We will get back to you later, inshallah. So on Sampan, are you listening to us? Are you here? Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm here.
Okay. So by giving a very brief introduction, you can add something more. That how do you learn language, and what is the best way for you? Okay, please go on.
For me, learning English, you're just like introvert person. Like I like to learn from the movies, from music, from just small
introvert is another word. Maybe some of you may not know. Introvert,
and we have the real conversation together.
Mhm.
And first of all, I have to say that I just focus on pronunciation first. because it's the base of everything. Like for when you want to talk about the sentence or anything, you can create it correctly.
Okay, just hold on.
Yep.
Hold on for a moment. Hold on. She said that is she focuses on pronunciation and she thinks that it is the base. It is the base.
Yes.
Can you imagine that something is perceived as so important that a person thinks something is base, and the same thing is perceived is the least important? Okay, I have talked to many people on Sampan. I have talked to many people, and many of them don't think that pronunciation is important. Okay, they think, well, it can be important or it might be important. Okay, depending on the situation. So you can see there is a many men, many minds, right? There is a difference in opinions, which we need to focus and we need to respect. Okay, on Sampan, just carry on, please. Okay. You said
And
pronunciation is the base, and then what?
because like at the start I talked to like my friends. Most of them are from like UK, from America, in a university, and I can't like that. I couldn't even understand what they talking about because their pronunciation and are freaking different. So I have to restart myself about the pronunciation to catch up what they talking about. Yeah, and we talked every day. Yeah, it's about the frequency. We talk like at least 5-10 minutes a day or more than that if you have like many topics to share. And they don't scare to like to correct me whenever I say something wrong, and they want me to improve it. They will say, okay, you say this way, it's better. It's not like it's not correct. You can say the other way. So for me, like I can accept like many mistakes that I made and remember it, and next time I would try to make it better, something like that.
Okay, so I mean, it would not be too much if I say your pronunciation is incredible and wonderful. So how did you get
Thank
that?
you.
How did you master it? Really, we are very serious about it. So one more. So before the answer comes, okay, we need to focus on how the person speaks, okay, and what kind of pronunciation the person is using, okay. So remember that it is not the first language of her, okay. So English is second language, but her pronunciation is wonderful. So we would like to know, how did you get it? And by prescribing, we will pay you. We are ready to pay.
Well, as I say, mostly I talk to like native speaker.
Okay.
Maybe it just automatically come to me and
Comes
I grab
to you,
it,
yes.
I memorize it, and then I can say it because like
The best way.
we talked every day.
It is the
Like
best way.
yes. If we stay with like Thai people in my country, Thailand, so
Thailand,
we
yes.
never ever have this kind of pronunciation.
Okay.
I don't focus much about accent because it's various thing.
Yes,
And
various things.
I
Yes.
know, and we know that we cannot control it. Like Indian people have Indian
Yes.
accent. Yes,
It is very,
Chinese.
very important thing. Hello,
Yes,
guys.
but I think if we want to have the like the correct pronunciation, we have to follow the root of the speaker. Like we have to follow the native speaker.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
like For me, I just listen, copy, and say it. Nothing more.
Wonderful, wonderful, amazing. Onsampan, thank you so much. Thank you, wonderful. We are very, very glad to have you here. So my last question would be like, how did you get us? How did you connect today?
I saw you post live video, so I just okay. I just want to know about the topic, and I didn't know about that before. So I come here and listen to you.
Okay.
For practicing my
So
English.
you have a very sharp memory. So you can see a boy came from his school and said, "Mom, I have got 2 prizes. I have got 2 prizes." And mom said, "Why?" And he said, first one is for my sharp memory, and the second one, oh my God, I cannot remember.
The boy was very clever.
Yes. So I'd like to, Shamim brother, are you there? No. So Ma'am Onsampan, Yani Onsampan said that listen and copy and apply, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is. I mean, there is a striking resemblance. I mean, similarity between her method and my method. So when anyone, Yani, any student asks me that how should I learn, and I say listen, learn, and apply. I follow the same technique. Okay, listen, learn, and apply. And to me, it is the best way. It is the best way, because you cannot learn pronunciation by reading, because it is hard to put into words, right? It is very difficult for any author in the world to write the best book on pronunciation, because every single language has a different sound, some different sounds, unique sounds. For example, in my country, my first language is Bangla, right? So I have some unique sounds that English language doesn't. And the opposite is true as well on Sampan. English has some unique sounds that my language doesn't, okay? So you can see there has always been a gap between 2 languages all the time. So if you want to, if you want to listen, if you want to learn any language properly, you need to listen. And she learns through the best way, right? She listens to native speaker. Okay, so another question, though I said it was my last question. So another question, Yani, that is, did you enjoy this session, and did you really, be honest, did you learn anything? Because our pronunciation is not good as you have, your pronunciation is. So did you learn anything good from this session, and did you enjoy? Be honest, we won't bite you.
Absolutely, yes. Because like the new word you say that I've never knew about it.
Oh, just one thing. Just one thing she learned, and nothing else. Everything was old, everything was crap, everything was useless. Just one thing.
No, like it's good for me to listen to many people like from another country speak English. Like you know that people try their best to get the best pronunciation, but I know that it takes some times, and sometimes it fail. Sometimes it's okay, we get it. So what I have to do is the new way of the people speak English in their own. You have to like you speak English in your accent. So I have to learn about it. When I talk to Indian people, okay, they speak like this. I can understand it. There is no problem. So if I learn many kind of speaking of the people, it's the best for me.
That's the best way. You see, amazing. What is your profession?
Now I work on my business with my dad.
Okay.
Before I was a mathematics teacher.
Oh yes, amazing. Yeah. So teaching has shaped who you are, I think. Okay, the way you represent things. Okay, is directly connected with something that is from very high position. So teaching is something that shapes our life. I mean, teachers' lives. Okay, we believe that. So amazing. You would be a great English teacher as well if you wanted to. So there is a plenty of options. So you can teach, and you can be a great inspiration for others, because we think that it is not important for us to learn English sometimes, and some people believe that no, it's important. But all of them do not focus on pronunciation. All of them do not focus on listening. Many people in our country, you will be you will be sad to know that we focus on memorizing words. We focus on reading textbooks, reading grammar, and so on. But at the end of the day, we have nothing. Virtually, we have nothing. So we are focusing on wrong things. I mean, grammar is important also, and vocabulary is also important. Okay, we cannot deny that, but we do not manage the thing. We cannot put them in a correct way. Okay, so and at the same time we just forget to add that should be focused on